Shows are won in the off-season. A common saying that gets thrown around, but is it true? Well, we know that there's a lot that goes into winning a show, but definitely the off-season is a huge contributing factor. Off-season is used to focus your training and nutrition on getting stronger, increasing your muscle mass, and improving your weak points. Now we know that muscularity is a main judging criteria when it comes to winning a show. And from the research and anecdotal evidence, we know that the most optimal way to gain muscle mass is by eating at a calorie surplus. But this also means fat gain. But the benefits of gaining more muscle definitely outweigh this. Some of the obvious benefits are increasing your muscle mass also increases your metabolism. This allows you in the off-season to upregulate your metabolism so that you have a bigger calorie budget when you start your next contest prep. Having more muscle actually makes you look leaner even at a higher body fat percentage. Having more muscle creates more insulin receptor sites. This makes it easier for your body to regulate insulin and reduce the amount of excess body fat. And having more muscle just makes you look better on stage. Now people may interject here and say, well, you actually don't have to get fat to gain muscle. You can lean gain. You can actually gain muscle with little to no fat gain. Now I'll just cover a couple of points on why this is not optimal. It is possible to gain muscle and stay lean, but it's very circumstantial and it's not an optimal way to gain muscle. Put it this way, would you rather put yourself in the best position to gain muscle or possibly compromise your ability to gain muscle just to stay lean in the off season? Now I'm going to do a separate video on why lean gaining in the off season is not optimal for muscle gain. So I'll just leave it there. Another point is fat is actually relatively easy to lose in comparison to how hard it is to gain muscle, which confuses me why competitors hire a coach during contest prep where the goal is actually to lose fat and maintain your muscle mass, where compared to the off season where your goal is to gain muscle, which is a hell of a lot harder, but people don't hire a coach. And off season coaching is normally cheaper, and I think it's a great return on investment. Another point is why stay lean in the off season? I ask this question to many competitors and the answer I normally get is deeply lined with social pressures and the feeling of acceptance by others. They can't let go of their six-pack abs, or they want to be a vision and a role model for health and fitness for their family, friends and followers. And they think that gaining fat is not a positive influence. This is a psychological battle that many competitors go through. But if they want to improve their physique year on year, then they have to make a compromise. A side note on staying lean and looking lean is that everyone has a different body fat set point. It's a level of leanness that your body wants to hang around where it's still in a good position to gain muscle. So even though some competitors may look like they're trying to lean gain or stay lean in the off season, they actually may be taking their off season very, very seriously. And it's just they have a lower body fat set point than other competitors. A final note on why some competitors don't take off season seriously is because they don't understand the importance of it. They think that all the hard work is done during contest prep. Contest prep is basically just unveiling all the hard work that you've done in your off season. It's unlikely that you're actually going to make any big improvements in muscle growth during your contest prep, unless you're doing something drastically wrong and you weren't following a structured training and nutrition program. Then you may see small improvements during contest prep. I really hope this shifts people's thinking and they really start to invest in their off-season. Hire a coach if you think it's necessary and really give yourself enough time to have a productive off-season before you start your next contest prep. Thanks everyone.